Welcome to Papa's Workshop. Well, today in the shop, I'm actually doing some maintenance and cleaning up. And one of the things that I wanted to do is add a power strip to the workbench. Now I realize I don't think I have ever shown that before on how easy it is to be able to line up those screw holes on the back that you can't see when you're trying to attach it. So today, I'm going to give you two different methods to be able to attach the power strips to your workbench, wall, or wherever you need one. So let's get started. One of the things that I like to be able to do is take this surge protector and add it to the side of my workbench. Very similar to how I added this one on this side of the workbench. I want to do the same thing on the other side. Now the problem with this one, it doesn't have two holes. It actually has four holes that I need to be able to secure this surge protector to the workbench. And because there's four, this is so much wider, it's necessary to use all four of these screws. And that becomes a challenge on how to transfer that information over to the workbench. Very simple way to be able to solve the problem is just put a piece of tape across here. I'll put one piece right there. I'll put another one down here. And then I'll be able to poke a hole right in to that spot. And then I'm going to take this tape just like this. So right there, lift it up. I know it's right there. So there's the four holes. Now I do need to put a piece of tape across here to be able to secure so this doesn't move. Now this will stay together, and I'll be able to take this over and put it on the workbench. On the side of the workbench now, I went ahead and put that tape on here, and I have the holes. So I just need to take the awl and mark my holes. And this is going to give a perfect alignment. Let me go ahead and grab the screws and I'll screw them in to those locations. It really doesn't matter at this point if you leave the tape on or remove the tape, because I had already marked a location with the awl, so the screw holes are actually identified. But I chose in this case just to leave the tape on so that you could see it just a little bit easier. Now simply remove the tape. And now it's time to go ahead and add this. So I know it needs to be right there. And it's done. That's how easy it is. Now the one thing I will do, I'll go back and tighten that a little bit, because that's going to be a little bit loose. That works perfectly. The alignment is absolutely dead on. I'm going to tighten all four of these a little bit, and then I'm going to test it again. And now that I've adjusted it, I can line this up. There it goes. And it's in place. And that's good and tight. So this is just a simple tip on how to be able to mount these, and it works absolutely great. Now it's time to show you the second method. If you don't want to put the tape on the back of the power strip, that's okay. Just take it over to the copy machine and set it right down on the glass. And at this point, all we got to do is just make a copy of the back of the power strip. Once I have the copy of the power strip in hand, then it's a perfect match. It's exact scaled and exactly what you need to be able to do the alignment using this method. And it also works absolutely fantastic. Now I'll take this down into the shop and I'll put that up against a workbench, and I'll use the photocopy to be able to put the holes exactly where they need to be. Once again, I'm going to take the awl and I'm going to mark the precise location of each of the holes that I need to be able to put the screws in. Now I'm putting this in just a little bit different place so that you can see just how effective this is. Once I have all four locations marked, then I'll do the same thing. I'll go ahead and put the screws into those holes. I'm going to go ahead and screw these down just about the correct depth that I need. The final depth, of course, will be adjusted once I put the power strip on. If it's a little bit loose, then I'll go ahead and tighten the screws a little bit. If not, I'll just go ahead and maybe have to loosen the screws. Whatever the case, to be able to make this fit nice and snug. Well, there you have two methods to be able to attach the power strip. Thank you for watching the video today. I hope this little quick tip will help you in your shop or in your home when you have to add those power strips in the various places. And if you did like this video today, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And don't forget, while you're there, go ahead and subscribe right down there and hit the bell notification. That really does help me an awful lot. Until next time, I look forward to seeing each of you in the next project that I do, whatever that may be.